ahead.
Oh, everybody. I'm coming to you from my mother's second kitchen. You know, a lot of Italian Americans, they got a nice kitchen upstairs for when company comes. And then in the basement, they got another kitchen where they do all the action. We were like that, and this is the basement kitchen. Dominic's over here.
Hello.
And there's my mom. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
All right.
Here we go with the eggs.
All right, so we're going to let her go for a little bit, and we'll talk to her in the middle. All right? All right. Tell everybody what you're doing.
I'm doing a Pizzells. I don't know where these come from years ago, but I remember my mother do with the on top of the stove iron. Since we didn't have a gas, it was on top of charcoal. And she used to do this like on special occasion, more or less for Easter. Okay, now we beat the eggs.
How many eggs did you use?
These are 6 eggs. 6 eggs. We put 2 sticks of butter, melt it, and you can put it out like a couple hours before, but normally I melt it in warm water. Put the water in the pot, put this in, making sure it's not hot or you burn the eggs. You cook the eggs. My English is not too good. Okay.
You can talk Italian and English. Everybody is fine.
Slowly put the butter in it. Dominic, can I have a teaspoon to scrape the butter? There's some more in here. Teaspoon, so. See, we don't lose nothing. Okay. Done with the butter. Now you put the sugar.
Talk nice and loud, okay?
These are 2 cups of sugar.
2 cups of sugar.
Slow. When you put on top of the table, Mama. Okay, now we put the extract. Now we put lemon extract, the whole bottle, because really they're not as strong as they used to be. I like to use vanilla because the kids might not like the lemon or ananas that's really strong. So for my family, I normally put vanilla. When they get big and it comes still here, then we're going to try with that.
Dip that for you.
Okay. It seems a lot, but it's okay. Okay.
What do you need now?
Now we need the flour.
Right there. Let's got some baking powder in it.
Baking powder and a little bit of flour first. I mean, you can do the way you want, but this is the way I normally do. You know, you can go with the regular flour. A little bit at a time. Oops. You don't want to be fast yet. Dominic, can I have a clean teaspoon? One of the big one? Can I find it? Okay, thank you. Actually, this is a spoon, but it's okay. That's all right. That's okay. It smells vanilla. Okay. Sometimes, if the eggs are too big, you might need a little extra flour. Did I put everything in?
Yeah. Talk to your fans. Let them know what you're doing.
I don't like them too soft because they break. When you eat, look like there's nothing in it. I like mine a little bit thick. That way, you hear when you eat, and you know that's the way I like.
Is that it? Is it done mixing?
This is done. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Need any more help?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So she's done the batter. You got that? Good.
As many times as I did it, I should be used to it.
That's a new mixer, though. That's not the one we had when I was a kid, huh?
That one broke.
Sure.
I still got the balls over there.
Still got the bowl.
Yep. There was.
It was like avocado green, if I remember.
No, it was all white.
That was all white?
There was the first gift my husband gave it to me, the first Christmas in America,
What year was that?
1959.
1959. It was your first Christmas?
Yeah, because I got married in 55, but he didn't come to 59.
Well, why don't you tell people why? Explain.
Why?
Here, I'll grab that and put it in the other room. Why don't you look at the camera and tell people a little bit about where you're from.
Okay, I'm from San Donato, Val di Comino, provincia Frosinone.
Here, I'll do that. Go look at the camera so they can hear you. I'm afraid they can't hear you too good.
All right.
All right. Go up next to the camera.
All right.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. So why don't you start with your mom? Your mom was born in America,
My
right?
mother, Rosina Pesce,
Mulberry Street.
was born in New York, 1904. Due to mafia, my grandfather had a younger brother.
I'll get the phone. You keep talking to the phone.
The mafia killed him because he saw something. It's too long to go into all that. But anyhow, so my grandfather took the family back to Italy. My mother, 2 years old, and a boy younger than my mother. Or maybe he was 2 and she was 4. I really don't remember. And she got married to my father. They were married for 60-some years, and he passed away. My mother came back to this country in 1953, and she took my younger sister, Donata Leone, because she was still citizen. Me, I had lost my citizen because I was older, 16 when I came. So I had a boyfriend, Antonio Rufo. We met each other in 1948. 1948, 1951, he came and asked my mother for him to marry. My mother told him that I was too young and I didn't even know how to clean my nose. My husband said, I'll clean it for her. And that was it. We did for 7 years. Then I came to this country, and I went back a year later. And we got married, but he didn't come over to 1950, 54, 58.
Why? Why were you married but living separate at that time?
Right, for 3 years, because they closed the pass for the Italian, and they opened the pass for the Hungarian. I don't know.
Hungarians?
Yes. So all the people that they got married at that time, man or woman, whatever, one part was here, one was in Italy. So it took my husband 3 years to come.
And he had to finish with the Italian Air Force, right?
Well, he had done that. He was in the service in Treviso, and so I'm in this country and he's over there. And a year later, my mother said, well, actually, my sister got married before me. Now she's younger than me, but she got married to Luciano Leone in February. So my mother felt guilty, and she said to me one night, she said, my cousin's going to Italy. Would you want to go get married? Well, sure. She didn't have to ask me. I know I wanted to go. So I went back in 1955, and I married my husband. He's no longer with us, but we all love him anyhow.
Yes,
well, let's make a bit sale. That's enough of the sad story.
Yeah.
All right.
You were getting to all of us there.
Now,
all right, everybody.
Now we're going to make a bit sale.
Come on, Dominic. Now we go into the other part of the basement. This is like walking back to 1977 here. You got wood paneling. We used to have a bar down here back in the 70s. That was a thing. It's okay. I got the phone going on. We're doing something else, right?
Yeah, but this was busy.
Here she comes.
Okay.
Where do you stand so I can set up the computer?
Right here. Wait.
All right, so I'll give you a little bit more. We'll show you her cooking,
Because,
and we'll talk a little bit more to her.
wait a minute. Now we're doing over here.
She's kind of setting her ways, so we want to make.
Somebody, a regular teaspoon for Nana.
I'll get you a teaspoon.
Okay. Is it set? Okay. When you're done,
There you go.
when you're done with the iron, make sure you cool off and put it wax paper when it's still lukewarm, so it won't burn. But yeah, this has got a little bit oil or something in it. This being warm, it's gonna suck that and close it and put it away. Now, because I'm going to use, see, when I get done, I'll put a clean one because this doesn't have no more. Now, what I need to do, put a little bit grease on it.
All right.
And I use Crisco.
She went to go get the Crisco
Even butter.
or butter, she says. She'll be right back, I'm sure. I hope so. All right, here she comes.
Okay.
All right, so what you doing?
When my daughter-in-law did it one time, his wife, she didn't grease the pan. So she says, Mom, they're all stuck. That's because you have to start with the greasing, see?
Okay.
Now she's doing it. Okay. This sign is as old as I am.
Oh, yeah.
I bought a Peter Garucci, 5th and Lincoln. That store is no longer there.
So when you came to America, where did you work? Well, tell us some of the jobs you had when you first came to Delaware.
My first job was at the Triller Big, the bakery at Lancaster. Lancaster what?
Avenue, Lancaster Avenue.
Then from there we went.
Hold on, nobody can hear you. You went in the other room there.
Then we went to. Actually, I made a
Here's the
mistake.
plug. Here's the plug.
I made a mistake. My first job was at Mushroom at the cannery, we used to call. And me, my mother, my sister, a lot of Italian people worked there at that time. Oh, did you plug this? Now we wait for the iron to warm up, and then we're going to start.
And so the cannery, you canned the mushrooms. Didn't you work at a hosiery factory?
Then I went to the Triller Big. If you guys from Wilmington know the Triller Big. I like to clean up after myself as I go along.
She's in the other room cleaning up after herself. She'll be back in a second.
Okay. Now we on. Okay. Now you got the dough, the batter, whatever you call it, and you don't use to put them in another bowl because then you miss two bowls. So I work this way. You got a fork to take it out, otherwise you burn yourself. And I do burn myself every now and then. Okay, so when the light go off, it means the iron it's warm, so you can start. So then from the mushroom, I went to work to 50 Monroe. It used to be hosiery for men. They used to make socks for men. A lot of Italian girls were there at that time. This was 1958. Yeah. We did. I worked a lot of places. And then I ended up working at Gerardo Rizzo on Union Street. Second and Union. The building is still there, but nobody's there. Few of us are still here, but they all died.
That was your cousin?
That was my cousin. His wife, Donata, was my cousin. Her father, my father, were brothers. And believe it or not, even though my mother was born in this country, they came before us. That's a long story again.
And we'll do that for the next batch of cookies.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see you get some in there.
That's not where yet. Taking so long.
Is it warm?
Yeah. This iron, it's old. Like I say, I bought in 1954, Pitcarucci. So, it's just about leaving me. But I got a new one, but yeah, I'm kind of stubborn.
No, you don't like to use new stuff, huh?
No, that's me. You have to wait till the light goes off. And once the light is off, you got to stay right on top of it, because if you move away for 1 second, then they're going to start to burn, and then you're going to have a lot of problems. Don't even answer the phone. Take it off the hook.
I took it off the hook. I knew you needed that to happen. This is ultimately, she made these yesterday, so me and Dominic are going to have a few while you guys wait for this light to come on.
I don't know why it's not going off.
Well, it's okay. Why don't you tell people how you do it anyway, and then...
Yeah, but if it doesn't go off...
Well, you know, when I came to tape this, I knew we might run into some little bit of trouble. It's plugged in.
It didn't go off.
It's okay. Well, listen, I'm glad I got to show everybody.
I'm going to try anyway.
All right, I'm sure it's getting warm.
It is.
How much do you put on there?
But not too full, because then it's going to come out of the decoration, the design. So you learn how much to put in, like maybe that much. Okay. This is regular teaspoon, not full. Well, once you start to make it, you know.
And that's it.
You'll get the hang of it.
And how many eggs did you use? Six eggs?
These are 6 eggs.
How many do you expect to make?
6 dozen.
6 dozen for 6 eggs.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I hope everybody enjoyed meeting my mom, Maria, down here in our Italian basement kitchen. Why don't you say goodbye to everybody?
We gotta meet each other again on a holiday.
Yeah, you want to make
That's
something?
That's when I get going.
That's when you make the cookies with the little cherry on it.
Yes.
All right.
That's when I make any kind of cookies.
And my daughter Gina usually helps her with those. So
Gina is the one that put the cherries on it.
Yeah, Gina puts the cherries on. So we'll come back.
We're gonna teach Dominic, because the boys should know how to cook and clean. Because this generation of girls, they don't do nothing.
There you go.
There we go, huh?
All right. Listen, everybody. Thanks for watching. My mom here. We had a nice time with you today.
I want to take the first one at least, but it's not ready.
It's not ready yet. It's okay. No, yeah.
You see? It wasn't ready.
It's okay. I think people understand. I think they'll appreciate. All right, Mom. How old are you now?
Be I was born 1935.
Okay.
I'm 82, going on 83.
Yeah, they can do the math. Yeah. You had a good life, and we're glad you're with
I
us.
have a good life. I got 2 nice boys. One is Danny Rufo. He teaches at Delcas. I'm proud of him. He's a miracle baby, by the way. He was born at 7 months and 8 moon, whatever that meant. I don't know. But
I'm the miracle baby.
he's the miracle baby. And then I got Larry Rufo, which everybody know, I'm sure. He's a lawyer. He's in Hocasset.
Yeah. He's a good guy,
I went
too.
there last night.
And I'm a proud mother. And this is Dominic Rufo. And one day he's going to be something. He's only in grade school.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right. Thanks. There you go.
You
People
see,
get to see what they
the
look
light
like.
don't go off. And I got to talk.
Oh, it's old. Maybe the light's old.
And I don't like when they're dark.
And then you throw them on a thing to dry a little
And then-
bit.
and then-
cool off.
That's it.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching us make Pizzells. We'll see you next time.
Thank
Why don't
you.
say goodbye? You want to say something in Italian?
Um,
You've been here a long
I'll
time.
be here a long time. I forgot it anymore. Like I say, my mother used to make this in Italy, but the iron on top of the charcoal over here we could do on top of the stove. But since the electric came around, nobody even has anymore one of them. Maybe it is all stores or Goodwill or what's the other ones? You might find it.
All right.
Okay,
Thanks, everybody.
Now we're going to start second one.
And put another batch on.
And like I say, like tip of the teaspoon, it's okay. If you like them a little bit crunchy, but they're a bit too thin, don't put so much flour.
Okay?
Like instead of 4 cups, or 4 and 3/4, 3 and 3/4, but these are 4 cups. For 6 eggs, it's 4 cups. Now I'm having a problem with the light, which just went off now.
Well, let me help you with that. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Take it easy, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. No, I don't know how many people did watch, but the ones who watch, you can tell the people that they didn't watch it and tell them how we make a pizzelle.
There you go.
Okay.
I think I know what I'm going to be when I grow up.
Really? What are you going to be?
A marine biologist.
Wow.
That's a good call.
Or
That's good.
a
see?
cartoonist.
You got to keep an eye on. This is not ready yet.
All right, everybody. Goodbye. I'll see you later.
Got a lot of dreams ahead of me.
Some
okay.
people do like them dark. A lot of my friends, they love them like
We have
this.
a lot of
Me,
laughs.
I don't. I like them light.
All right.
Okay, I'll take this out. And then we go.
All right, say
Happy
goodbye.
July 5th.
Goodbye.
All right.
Bye.
Ciao. Un'altra volta vi parlo italiano.